Oh, so
Some motherfucker. Bear with me. I need to plug my microphone in because it makes me sound like a radio host.
I'm recording straight from the office time because we talk about so much shit off air that this is raw. What I'm doing
Last time, we actually did a full podcast without recording.
Yes.
Which is quite...
I feel like I'm like a black rapper of the podcast game. You know, like them black guys in the nightclub that always has shades on. You're like, can't see shit. Like,
I can't hear you. Hang on. Fuck. I fucked this up now.
What are you doing?
Because I need these if I use my microphone. Fuck.
Right, okay. The setup wasn't there, was it?
I need it tangled, and my life sucks right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, of course I can.
I can hear you.
I was saying, I feel like one of them black guys in a nightclub, you know, who just doesn't take his shades off. Like, you know, when he can't see shit, but they're still
like,
yeah, like
that's his dance.
But it always gets me like, I like the sunshine because in sunglasses everybody looks better. That was just for effect. How are you?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Yeah, happy fucking birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Yesterday it was, but still, you know, it's one day late, one day early, same shit, different day.
Exactly.
It's lockdown, so every day's a birthday. You know what I mean?
Every day. I think that people was like, "Oh, it's Bank Holiday Monday." I'm like, "You haven't been at work." What the fuck's going on? Like, what are the fucking chances? Like,
in lockdown, every day is a weekend. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, every day's Sunday.
Every day is Sunday.
Every day's fucking Sunday. How have you been though?
Good, mate. Yeah, fucking nothing really changed. This is the hardest thing with podcasts on a lockdown. You have to be ridiculously stupid because
yes,
all to talk about.
Yeah, so, I 100% agree. Yeah. I mean, I saw two wasps fucking yesterday. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was like the most action I've seen in God knows how long.
It's the small things now, isn't it? It's the little things.
Yeah. It's the small things. That's why I look at my penis every day.
I think I put a fucking photo up and someone was like, "Oh, have you put some socks down there?" And I was thinking, if I had, I would have made it look a lot bigger. I was like, fucking hell. Yeah, really.
But everyone should know we put socks down there anyway. That's how it's trademark pose.
You want to, like, if you're a bodybuilder and you use steroids, you've got a really small dick, so you have to put socks down there.
Of course.
What is the theory? Like, I always use the theory of, like, as my legs have got so much bigger,
yeah,
my penis looks so much smaller.
Yeah, I that's what I say. It's 12 inches, but because the circumference of my quad is so large, it looks like 2.
It's perception, isn't it? That's what I'm
saying.
Of
course.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, and then we tell females like an inch is this big. They're like, yeah. They're like, how big's an inch? You're like, think about that.
It's like you can't even see an inch.
Yeah, inch. So like definitely 12. Yeah. How's the family?
Yeah, they're good, man. They just yeah. My mom's still working. She works in Asda, so like mad respect to her.
Mom's the same.
Your mom works at Asda too, right?
Of course. Yeah.
They're heroes, man.
You know what's absolutely fucking amazing? Like, I've told my mum like to not go. I was pretty scared for my mum because like when I think about the situation in fucking like a supermarket, that's like a high-risk place.
Yeah.
Not being no offense to my mum, she doesn't need the money. She just likes the social aspect of it. And I'm like, Mum, just don't go into work because I was like obviously scared for her. And then she started getting my shopping. And it changed the whole dynamics.
I was like, Mum, go to work.
She was like, WhatsApp me. She was like, she's learned how to use WhatsApp now, bless her. And she's like, WhatsApp me your shopping list. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, so I put like obviously statements on there and fucking like everything that I eat. Mate, she's been buying me fillet steak, bless her. She doesn't even like, she's like, oh, I got you some steak. I'm like, 5 fucking fillet steaks deep. I'm like, you want some money for this, Mum? You know when you ask if they want money, knowing full well they're going to say no.
Oh, well, then you're gonna get a no, of course. You're my son. So I wouldn't take money from my son.
It's the same as when you ask someone if they want some, Like, you want a bit of this? And they're like, no, you're like, okay. Or do you want the last one? You're like,
oh, then, but when it backfires, man, shit goes, that's when shit hits the fan. You go, do you want to try some? And they go, yeah. And you go, excuse me?
Yeah. Like, you
fucking
know,
serious.
You know, I've got germs. My germs, you know. He's in the scary movie.
His fucking little hand.
Yeah, so my mum would get shopping.
That's really nice, man. My mum like stocks up every time she comes back from work, bless her. Yeah. Like, I want more stock. It's like, Mum, the world's not ending anymore. Like, there is an abundance of food at the moment. We're all fine.
Purpose, doesn't it? Gives them a nice.
Yeah, definitely.
My mum literally just said to me, she was like, yeah, I've got like 4 boxes of Cocoa Pops in the car. I don't eat. I've got like 3 boxes at home. Like, I don't need any more. But
mate, sell them. Sell them like most of these gyms are doing with gym equipment.
Yes.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Fuck, what? Yeah, mate. What the fuck is all that about?
Because I know. Well, I don't know him, but I've met Warren. Warren runs it, innit?
Yeah.
Warren seems a straight up fucking sound guy.
Yeah, he is, man.
So I don't understand, and he's always very like, he does a lot for people, and he's very caring for people. Like Body Power Times and that, he puts on.
Yeah.
He over fucking reaches for everybody. So I don't understand why they're doing that.
Mate, 6 to 10 quid a kilo?
A kilo. So £60 for a pair of dumbbells for a 10 kilo.
That's insane, bro. Insane.
You can buy cocaine cheaper.
No, literally.
Like, gold dust. Like, fuck me. Like, I know there's a demand for it.
Mate, I know there's a demand, all right, but I think in times like this, it's about helping each other, not trying to profit.
Yeah, 100%.
And you know what I think as well, though? At the end of the day, it's like once all this blows over, like I've got gym equipment thanks to my gym. They give it to me.
Yeah.
They give all their members kit. Do you know what I mean?
Not all the members, just you.
Yeah, I'm all the members.
Yeah.
No, but they give me kit to train in my garden. I've got a bar, I've got a bench, I've got some plates. That's all I need. That's all you fucking need. It's, you know, it's basic. But if all that kit is there and you care for your members, like, shouldn't you say, like, look, there's, you know, a couple of bits of kit per member. Just keep paying your membership.
Well, this is what I did with the guy. I said to him, obviously, he's got a business, and I said, rather than, you're not going to have any more like income from drinks and protein shakes and sunbeds and so on. I said, so if I can rent some kit off you, so I think he charges me £15 a week, which is fine by me.
Yeah.
I've got like 2 20s, a 15, 2 10s, 2 20 kilo, and a bench and a bar. It's everything I need. So like for £15 a week, spend that on Starbucks in a day. Yeah,
no, exactly, 100%.
He's getting what he needs, a bit more income, and I'm getting what I need. And it's not even down to the fact, I don't even think he cares about the income. I think it's just, he can help me and I can help him, like you say.
Yeah.
When you're trying to exploit people, it's like people who are fucking starving and trying to sell them fucking expensive food. It's like...
Yeah.
Bullshit, mate. Like,
exactly, man. Anyone trying to profit from that, when everyone's in the same boat, you got some people. It's like people who are selling home workouts, like they're selling them to people, as in like there's plastered all over Instagram. There's people training
with a paddle, to the beam.
Yeah, with fucking stupid shit, but still. And there's some people they're like, sign up now to my fucking, you know, all home workouts. For £20 a month on my website and blah blah blah, and I'm like, bruh, like if it's a client who's paying you and you're coaching them and things like that, you know, you got your way to do that for them, and you personalize it for them, you go above and beyond for them. But to like put together a shitty home workout, that fucking Jack across the road could probably think up.
I think what it is with people, they panicked. So what this is what I think everybody does, not everybody, but the majority of people all the time is, and I've been the same sort of person to do it, living beyond their means, and thinking it's never going to run out, never having anything for a rainy day, and when the rainy day comes, thinks, oh shit, and I think they're almost forced into a position of doing things they don't really want to do in order to fucking make money to survive. It's that survival thing, and I know it's like morals or survival, and it's kind of like, I see them and they're having to do it to keep the money coming in because they haven't got any money. And it's such extreme circumstances. Like, don't get me wrong, I could sell out home workouts, you could. But for me, we spoke about this before, like, I'll send a free home workout, but because the sub-max and people are in a difficult situation and they've not got a lot of money and blah, 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 or they might have lost a job, so many, like, having empathy for them people, and then obviously you're not going to try and exploit them. I know
exactly.
Yeah, like, I just don't...
That's why I think it's bullshit, man. It's like, for example, so you're doing one-off training, one-off diet plans at a cheaper rate to try and fucking help people.
Yeah. And like, I'll openly admit that it is not a marketing tool, but it is. I'll do it cheaper because I understand the market. Like, the market's not got as much money, so I'll do it cheaper so more people are willing to buy it. But it'll help. We're both winning.
Exactly, of course. But I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong at all. Some people can't afford coaching, and at moments like this, some people need a bit of guidance to keep them on track because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't want everything they work towards to go to shit.
Yeah, and this is the thing.
So if they can have a plan to stick to help them in this time that is at a reduced rate that's cheaper than usual, then I think that's fucking great.
Yeah, like, I'm doing plans at like £35, and it's tailored perfectly for them. With a rest day, a training day, and even down to the fact that I will send them a gym workout and I will send them a home workout. So the fact that in case they can get in a gym, great, and they've got the workouts, and if they haven't, there's a home workout. And that's all for, like, I think it was like £100 I was doing it originally for, and it's like £70. Like,
well, that's another thing as well, as regards to like a diet. Diets are a lot more tailored to people. They need to be tailored to individuals. You can't give out the same diet to everyone because no one's gonna, 99% of people won't benefit from it.
This is why people don't try not to do a diet ebook because they can't, because you might not like chicken, or you might like fish, or you might be allergic.
Exactly.
You can't.
But when it comes to working out at home, you can put one workout together, you can give it to 1,000 people, all those people can benefit from it. So so I think it's completely different. The diet to the training, like trying to sell home workouts as opposed to diet is different, man. Diet requires a lot more knowledge and understanding of each individual.
Communication, and then even down to it's not just a churned out. Oh, there you go. One suits all, one fits all. It's tailored to them and for their needs. Like, for example, your steps are your activities miles lower, but these people who are getting one-off diet plans, they need routine, and they don't understand where they're going wrong. The fact that they're not at work, say, let's use Asda for example, and doing fucking 20,000 steps a day, they're now doing 4. They don't understand that. So by giving them a step rate, or like a step fucking, what's the word? Fucking bullshit. Also,
a vagina.
Yeah, giving them a step vagina, it'll allow them to then have a goal to hit, like them max steps, and that's a step goal, dickhead.
That's the word.
Yeah, so we got there in the end.
Yeah, exactly, man. But then again, that differs from coaching, because you'll tailor that to that person, you'll send out to them, sorted, done. When it comes to coaching, you're there for your clients.
Yeah.
Like all the time, for whatever they need. I think it's a thing, I don't know what your clients are like, but some of my clients, they like hesitate sometimes to message me if they're feeling a bit shit. And I'm like, fucking call me, man. Yeah. Like, if your head is in the shed, we don't want that.
What's your devil?
You're here to talk, here to help you get out of this shitty situation that's up here.
Good to talk.
Exactly, it's good to talk.
When you want to talk to someone, call Frank, not me. Or you can email me once a week. Email me once a week, and then we can discuss everything on that email.
$1,000 a month, and we're fine.
Can you imagine? But on the flip side, I do think it's good business of these people who sell like workout plans, because they've fucking got a big following.
Oh yeah, man, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean, it's good business sense. I just look at them and I think you're a cunt.
That's it. But then I look at myself and think, you're still a cunt. But you just poor.
Yeah, but we're always going to be cunts, but then we're not profiting cunts.
You're a poor cunt. That's all it is.
Exactly. We're poor cunts with good hearts.
Exactly.
Fuck, we're doing this wrong, mate.
Oh, exploit people. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so that whole fucking gym escapade thing, I think it'll hurt them because when they come back to like members and stuff, people remember. People don't forget. You know what I mean? So fucking when they
Exactly, man.
Why should they help them out? Do you know what I mean?
I just think it's the prices is that it's not the actual selling equipment. It's the extortionate prices. And like, bro, everyone, like most people are on 80% of their normal salary at the moment. They still have all their bills to pay. They still have food they need to put on the table. They have a lot of shit they need to do. And some people, their training is their escape. Yeah. So why would you try and fucking profit from that and instead of helping them, you know? That's the part that fucks me off. Fucking cunts. Also, I just took some Glycomax, so this is use code Majestic for any Strom products on Strom's website.
Oh, you do know, like, before this podcast, no bullshit, I actually took Stimumax.
Before the podcast?
Yeah, man, like, I was like, you know what, I've just done probably an hour and a half podcast with Elliot, and I was like, I'm pretty tired, like, I need a nap. You know that midday nap where you're like, yeah. I need a nap. So
I took a fat burner at like 12:30.
Oh, fuck.
It's Shreds by Chaos Crew.
And I've seen that, yeah, good.
It's fucking good, man.
Form, didn't it?
Pardon?
Did it come in powder form?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it before. I had a sample.
It tastes really good.
I had a sample from Subshack, my sponsor. I'm actually going to do a podcast with Dan, who owns Subshack.
Are you? I've got a posing session with him tomorrow.
Oh, sick! Yeah, he's nice. Dan. He sounds fuck, but he's just
like
open gym.
Strength Shack.
Yeah, it's going to be sick when it's open.
I can't wait for this to be over to go up there, man.
Are you doing a Skype?
Yes.
Yeah, sick. Yeah,
he looks sick as well, mate.
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah, he messaged me about classic, like about him doing classic and stuff. And like I said to him, man, like he has the physique for it, but he actually messaged me about imposing him. But I said to go to you to do it because I said if you can make it like it's the way you pose and the way you hold yourself, and you can transform an okay physique that doesn't maybe not look like, I'm not saying Dan doesn't, but I'm saying anybody who doesn't, into something just a little bit more of a twist to look like, innit? Yeah. Yeah,
definitely, man.
Yeah, I always do that with my posing. Like, I always just think, okay, well, that looks nice. Actually, let's change that, and it's just little things like something.
It's small things, man, in the hips, in the feet place, in the foot place.
It's really good is because you're good at dancing, like fucking stripping. No, because you're good at dancing, you do that every movement, even just with your head, and you tilt your head, and it all flows real nice.
I remember when we posed together.
Yeah.
In the gym. And it was like the hands, the hands and shit like that. But that's the difference, man. That's the thing that makes like transitioning from one pose to another like look really good. Yeah, it's when like if you do a routine and you're stopping between every. It's about not stopping.
Exactly. Flow.
Making it flow continuous, you know.
And that's where. But then I think I've got the flow. I can get the flow. It's just the small head movements and the adding the emotion into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's an art.
You're a class poser, man.
Yeah,
But I also think that your style of posing is a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, like
it's classic and it still flows, but it's a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, rather than being sexual.
Yeah, rather than like yeah. Do
you know what that's down to? Which I'm going to work on. I've been working on it for fucking ages.
Anal
cavities and gaping abilities, and that's good. That's where anal acrobatics is your forte.
If you can't swallow a stool with your arsehole, then you can't pose.
Poor Dan tomorrow. Dan there now lubing up a stool. Dan's like, I better get practicing. Oh man, fucking idiot. But I think flexibility is definitely one of the things where being able to get into a movement and being flexible in that movement is because you work on flexibility a lot, don't you?
Yeah, man, especially now. Like this time of lockdown, I've really been stretch it a lot more. And to be honest, it's helped with like niggles and shit as well. Like I can fit so many things up my ass now.
So many. Send me a list of objects and I'll fit them in my ass. $10.
Mate, don't do that because now there's gonna be people messaging me asking me to make that a thing.
Yes.
You know, I already get fucking weird. Do you get weird messages on Instagram from like gay guys?
The weirdest one we got was that shaving one, wasn't it?
Oh mate, that was fun. But no, it wasn't shaving, it was waxing.
Oh, waxing, was it? And it was
Guy offered me 1,500 quid to go to London for him to wax my entire body. He wanted me to leave my hair unshaved for 3 months and then let him wax my entire body for £1,500. Well, this is a reason, mate. I was like, you're fucked in the head, mate. Fuck off. And he was like, I just want to inflict some pain on you. And I was like, honestly, I'll fucking kill you, mate. And I was like, block.
Yeah. That's it. After
people are
several dick pics, I've blocked him. Well, I get some weird shit like, yeah, I do. Like, each their own into what you're into, but it's just like, fucking... And then I think to myself, what's the point in having muscles and not making no money out of it? You know what annoys me the most? This is what fucks me up. You started out with muscles to think, I can get all the fanny I want. And then the next minute, it's just gay guys inboxing you.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. I've had so many people try and buy my posing trunks.
Yes.
How much for your green poses? And I'm like, I'm not fucking selling them, mate. I'll pay you money. I'll give you £150. Yes. No, I don't know, you weird cunt.
Weird, isn't it?
How much for your dirty gym underwear? Ugh. Like, seriously, man, what are you going to do with that?
Yes.
Are you going to smell it while you fucking...
Put it over their head with a skid mark here and be like, fucking no.
It'd be like a really shitty Spider-Man.
6-player side hack squat, 6-player hack. Oh, yes. Done. And then
It'd be literally a shitty Spider-Man. They'll have a shit stain running down the middle of their face and be like, yeah, here's my web.
But then do you ever think they have the mist where it clears and they go, I've got shitty underwear on my face?
Yeah. That's when they're in the shower and they're scrubbing their face.
Never again. And then 3 a.m, Josh. Fuck you know, man.
Or like I've had people ask me for photos of my feet. That's something I've never understood. Like a true foot fetish. Like people who actually love feet. Yeah, to the point where they fantasize over feet.
It's weird, isn't it?
What is it about feet?
They disgust me. Like,
are there people with a hand fetish?
Genuinely, right? If I, like, say I was on a date with a girl and she has big feet, I'm like, bruh, bruh. Like, what size feet is? She's like 6. I'm like,
holy fuck, that's one size bigger than me.
Yeah. Like, well, I'm like putting a trainers next to yours in the house and it just being bigger than you. Like, you may as well say you've got a dick. Like,
yeah, literally, like a girl with shoes so big, you could probably go kayak from Wales to England in them.
Girls with big feet. I'm sorry for any girl who's watching this who has raw.
Yeah, if you have got big feet, you're just not. You know, there's someone out there for you. There is.
But we don't like you. Basically. But yeah, like.
But we're real, man. We can't tell people we like them if we don't.
No, exactly, mate. I have no. You'll know if I don't like you. I don't say to you, I fucking hate you, you cunt. But you can just. I can't hide my emotions.
No.
No.
I think that's a good thing, though. I think that's a really good thing because I hate like people who have like 5 faces.
Do my head in, man. Do you know what you see it? Like, girls do this a lot. I know I'm going to sleep girls do this. But they're like, oh my God, how you doing, babe?
Fucking hate her.
And then she walks off and she's like, fuck, slag, have you seen her on Instagram, innit? And it's like, don't say hi to her then.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck would you do that? Fucking
100%.
I
just don't get it.
I will be polite to someone. I say, hi. If I don't like them, I'll just be like, hi.
Mm-hmm.
And I will not give them any time of day.
Mm-hmm.
But there's girls fucking doing backflips, taking selfies with each other, and then hates the cunt.
Yeah.
What?
That's something I say to a lot of people though, is if you're with someone and you who talk shit about someone to you, and then when you see them, they're nice to their face, you can't trust that person because they're going to do exactly the fucking same thing to you.
That's what
Like, you know full well, me and you have been with each other.
forever.
And if there's someone that and if it's someone I don't like, or it's someone you don't like, just as you said, you're polite, but you're not going to fucking, oh my God, bro, we should train together. I fucking love you. That shit grinds, like, literally, man. But it's almost like, do you know what it is? I think it's the fear of not being liked by other people.
Yeah. But you know what I also don't like? Well, the only thing I do, if you do not like someone, and I'm your friend, it doesn't mean I don't like them. This is what people do all the time.
No, exactly.
I'm like, he's always been down with me, so I don't mind him. But like, he might be a prick to you, but for me, he's okay. And like, I will not go, oh, he's a knobhead, Josh. Yeah, I fucking hate him. I'll honestly say, like, nice sound, he's all right.
Yeah.
And I think a good friend and a good person does that because you're not influenced by somebody else and just tell, like, it's a fucking yes man. You know, everyone, people who are yes man, like, oh yeah, mate, yeah, I get you. Yeah, he's a fucking prick. And it's like, oh my God.
But that would be like, if and we've done this. If I say to you, what do I need to work on with my physique? You'll go, it's good, but you need this, that. You know, you can criticize it without me taking offense, and I prefer that. Whereas people go, you look fucking amazing. Oh my God, you look incredible. And I'm like, no, mate, I know.
Like, even with yourself, like, I'll have a phone call and I'll say, oh yeah, I did this, and then I'll be like, fucking man, you're like, to be honest, bro, you're a bit out of order. Like, and I would say that, like, I almost put it in someone else. I think how someone else would feel. I think, nah, mate, you're wrong, actually. And a friend will tell you that because they're only looking out for your best interests. They're not just telling you what you want to hear because then you don't get anywhere then. Do you know what I mean?
100%. But I think it's that being honest and then being able to take honesty.
Yeah. Like, I don't think many people are very self-aware. So when they get criticised, they're like, oh, what? You can't say that to me. And it's like, well, I just did because that's the truth. That's just how it is. Like, if you don't like that, I'm just 100% honest with people. Like, if they're out of order and they're going out and getting sessioned up and getting pissed all the time and the missus is having a go at them, I'll say to them, well, yeah, how would you like it if she fucking did that? To be fair, bro, you're out of order. Or if it's the other way around and she's being a bit of a jealous prick, I'm like, well, what are you doing to make her that jealous prick? And she's a bit out of order for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, people just go, I see it all the time with girls. Yeah, he's a fucking knobhead.
It's being unbiased when it comes to certain situations. Yeah. Like, literally being able to look at it from a neutral standpoint and going, you're my best mate, but you're the cunt in this situation, not her. So sort your shit out because you're out of order. But then it's like people worry that if they say that, then that person's gonna dislike them. And if they do, fuck off. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly, mate. That's how it is with me. People are a bit harsh, and I'm like, no, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Like, if I say to you, oh yeah, you look great, mate. You look great. If I say to you, you look shit. That's just how it is. I won't tell you what you want to hear. I'll just tell you. And that's what I love, honest people, because what you see is what you get. And I prefer that with someone. There's no underlying things like...
There's no grey areas. It's just black and white.
And that's the way I think everybody should be.
And I think it's the same when it comes to like relationships and shit as well. Do you know people like play games? And like, you know, the saying, treat them keen, keep them treat them mean, keep them keen.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. You like someone, fucking tell them. Yeah. If you don't like someone, fucking tell them. Exactly. Don't play games with people. Yeah, like, oh, does she like me? Does she not? Does he like... For any women watching this, if you think that by making a guy, you know, think that you may not like him when you do is a good thing, it's extremely off-putting, you're a cunt, no one likes you.
Yeah.
And if you're a guy and you do the same thing, you're a cunt and no one likes you.
But you should shag them on the first time you meet them.
Yes, exactly. If you like someone, fuck them. Sorted.
Yeah. And then, because then you know then, you've not gone 6 weeks down the line, really like the person, there's shit in bed and you've got to finish them.
Exactly. That's another thing. Sex on the first date is important, guys.
You know what do you know what, not irritates me, but like, I wish sometimes, like, how good would it be to be a female? Like, you control the world with your vagina. I don't care what anyone says.
Literally.
Oh, mate.
It's literally true. Look at it this way, right? If a guy, it doesn't matter how good looking you are, how sexy you are, wealth can help sometimes.
Yeah,
You know, gold diggers and shit. However, you walk up to a girl and go, "Do you want to fuck?" Chances of getting a slap are probably 99.999 to 0. Fuck all.
Not me. Wait. There you go.
Oh, now, fucking hell.
Done.
It's like
Done deal.
fucking Johnny Bravo over here.
Exactly. Like fucking.
But then if you're a girl and you go up to a guy,
even if the girl's a dog, has a vagina.
most guys are like dogs with 10 dicks.
Oh, girls,
They just need somewhere to put it. They don't care where it is.
So like, fancy a fuck. I'm like, oh, yeah, I love it. Like, oh, this is the one thing I was saying. Right, a guy gets with a girl. No, a girl gets with a guy, right? And she'll be like, what car does he drive? What job does he have? Does he have any kids? Does he have his own house? Has he got a crazy ex? Do I like his friends? Blah, blah, blah. Is he 7 foot tall? Has he got a massive penis? Has he got fucking, do you know what I mean? Does he bleach his anal beard? Does it, like, all these fucking list of things, right? And it's all them criteria has got to fit before she even considers. A guy gets with a girl, she's got massive tits, sucks a mean dick. I love her. That's it, isn't it? It literally is like...
That is so accurate.
Like,
now, obviously, this is generalizing because not everyone is this way, but on a general scale, that is extremely true.
a lad will talk to his mate and go, fucking hell, he's got massive tits and sucks a mean dick. Like, I think I love her. And it's like, girl has gone through every fucking criteria and he's actually like, and she's still like, he's all right, but shag his mate. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. And you'll talk to your mate and he'll be like, do you talk about anything, you know? Do you like connect? And he's like, I didn't hear anything after she was sucking my dick.
Yeah, like literally.
And then I come and now I'm in love.
Yeah, she's telling me stuff, but I just don't hear it. Like, yeah, but I just don't hear it. Like, fucking, I'm thinking about how many sets on chest I've got. Like, but yeah, I always think that. And like, if a female, like, I always say, I would probably be the worst female for rinsing people because I'd just be like, I love this restaurant. I really want to go. Who wants to take me? And then just go for the food. I just go and be like, thanks for the date, nice one, and just go for the food.
You'd have like 100 DMs in your Instagram. You just go through all their profiles, see which one has the fastest car and the nicest house, and you go, you.
Yes. I think females do that though.
I reckon they do, 100%. You can tell the type as well, though. You can fucking tell the type.
Every time, man.
Mate, they all look the fucking same.
They all, even it's the conversations. How we got on to absolutely slating women. We love women, but
indeed. However, most of them are fucking cunts.
You have to watch out for them. You have to watch out for them.
You do, man. You got to be careful. It's a mean old world out there, you know.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, you just have to. Just don't fully invest. That's what I would say.
Take it slow, guys.
It's slow. Like, I do you feel like the thing of a guy must pay and a guy must pay and a guy must like do this and a guy must do that. It kind of like irritates me that they want equal to be equal. Yeah. But then when it suits.
But this is what I mean by it's general, because if that, like, you find a good girl and that isn't the case.
Yeah, of course. Like,
they're happy. They'll go, oh, I got this.
For me, it's all about if you just offer. They don't even have to pay. All you have to
I enjoy paying. It makes it's like nice.
Yeah.
But the offer is like, yes.
Yeah, like
respect to that.
All you have to do is offer.
The expectation is an easy way for me to kick you out my car while I'm going 120 miles an hour.
Yes, it was bad when you did that. She was poor.
I know. Poor girl, man.
Yeah.
She survived though, so.
Yeah, she's scared of cars and things like that. And
yeah, she lives up the mountain now on her own. Like, there's no cars around at all.
She wheelchair. Did you buy that GoFundMe? Did GoFundMe for her? It was nice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did my best.
Yeah, you did well on that, to be fair. I mean, she shouldn't have expected you to pay. Ridiculous. What are you eating?
I've got oats, banana, raspberries, dark chocolate, salt, and cinnamon.
Nice. Pre-workout.
Pre-workout gains, bro. This is like, this is literally like eating sex.
How you be bigger than all the bigger boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I got some questions.
Oh yeah, fire away.
I don't know how many, because I put it up like not long ago. Let's have a look. Oh, I got one in Russian, which I can't read. So that's no good. Yeah, I think I got like 4.
Yeah, go on.
If I can fucking find them.
Oh, Josh.
Okay. You was a fucking weird one. As an adult, do you still piss in the shower?
Yeah.
I piss in the shower.
Because you're just going to clean your feet anyway.
Exactly. I think it's the most natural place to piss.
Yeah.
I think it's more natural than getting your dick out to take a piss in the toilet.
I think so, yeah. Like, why would you? I remember.
Like, do you know, if I saw someone, if someone said to me, I'm in the shower and I
to have a piss. What a weirdo.
What the fuck, man? You real?
Yeah, I'd be like,
it's your piss for a start.
Yeah.
It's part of you.
Exactly. And it may smell and it may be fucking toxic from all the toxins that you're doing, but it'll still wash away, it'll be cleansed.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're that worried about it, if you've already showered gelled yourself and then you piss, just do it again.
Yeah, exactly. Or,
you know what I mean?
Or video yourself pissing on your own feet and sell it.
Mate, that would make a fucking killing.
You've got the piss fetish.
There's some OnlyFans gold premium content there.
You want to jot that down?
How many people have you had ask you for OnlyFans?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. And I still tell them yes. And this is the link.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the only thing, like, as a kid, like, piss, I had this fear of, like, when you pissed in a swimming pool, I don't know if I've seen it on a film, but, like, some purple or pink stuff would come around. You ever see that? And I always was like, think it'll happen. And I was like, I'm just going to do it. And it never did. And I always pissed in the swimming pool.
Ah, fucking right, mate. Swimming pools, baths. Hey,
my missus.
My missus. Your missus. Anywhere, everywhere. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're allowed to urinate whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
these are more serious questions now. These are more. Why did you guys start bodybuilding?
We had this last time, didn't we?
Did we have this last time?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we had the same
Charlie. I like Charlie. He's nice. Charlie and his mate, they follow me and they motivate me to keep posting shit because they get inspired by it and it makes me very, very good about myself.
Yeah, it is weird how it works, isn't it, that?
Like, why did I start bodybuilding is now the complete opposite reason as to why I keep doing it.
Go on.
And one of the reasons I keep doing it, one of the reasons I started bodybuilding was because I felt like if I was any less than a big, strong, hard motherfucker, like my old man, I wouldn't be a man.
Yeah, because
so
everyone in, like, where you live are like, oh, yeah, your dad was hard.
Yeah, here's a conversation I had, all right, with someone. And it was basically that everyone who ever started bodybuilding started because of their insecurities. And anyone who denies it just hasn't come to terms with them yet.
Do you think?
I think so. Why else would you feel a need to pack on muscle and try and be this big dude at the beginning? Yeah. At the beginning, you do it for women. You do it to be better. You do it. You do it from because you feel like less.
It's egotistical alpha male sort of thing.
Yeah, and you do it because you feel you do lack probably self-esteem.
I was always real confident. I just wanted to be.
But confidence and self-esteem are two different things, man.
Oh yeah.
Confidence, you can have confidence and not be happy with yourself.
I think
because I've been there myself. I've been the points where my self-esteem has been extremely low, but my confidence has always been through the roof.
Just a cocky cunt, that's what it is.
I'm just a fucking arrogant.
I just love myself. Just the lover, man. Shove I didn't wear a vest to get my chest out just for you, honestly.
Oh, thanks, babe. Your chest is literally like, there's women that have had tit jobs who have less chest than you.
It's weird. Like, I don't know whether I've got a massive chest or really small nipples. One of the two, I don't know.
I'd say both, man.
What? It's small, aren't they?
They are tiny.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's because my chest is so big, it looks small.
It is.
Same theory as your penis. But no, I totally get what you mean by you saying you now carry on bodybuilding, because for me, I think I started out to prove people wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I started out to say to people, look at me, I can do this, I can prove people wrong, you'll never do what I've done. And now it's actually to show people that you can just be a normal fucking guy from a fucking little town and actually have these big goals and aspirations, work really fucking hard, and you can do the same as what I've done. And this is my motivation now. It's the difference is now to be like, sounds real cool.
Inspire others.
Yeah, like, I want to be that guy that people look at and go, well, he's done it. And
yeah.
I live in the same town as him, and I've just started out training.
Yeah.
Brian did it. And like, it's not so other to people. And then that's why I think documenting now is really good, and documenting the journey to show people that it's not all going to be fucking plain sailing. It's going to be ups and downs and hard times.
Yeah, I agree, man.
But that's my goal, is like, I don't even think like, I want to get to the Olympia stage, one for myself. I wouldn't be wrong, but I want to get to the Olympia stage so people to be like, fuck, like, he did it and I can do it. Do you know what I mean? And have that substance behind you to say, I've done it, so can you. And hopefully get that across to everybody. That's why I think like these people with massive, huge followings, they sometimes do these people a disservice. I don't think they're sending out the right message to people, because they're hitting 500,000 people, but not really giving the fucking depth of the message because they're not really in it.
No, it's the problem is though, I think, like, I think a lot of people who have very large followings, they get so consumed by it, but it all goes to their ego. So it's almost like, I'm not gonna put the message out there that you can do this too. I'm just gonna keep you buying my shit by telling you that I'm better, and have you look up to me and say that I'm better as well. You know?
I think people look up to you more when you're relatable.
Yes, I agree 1,000%.
I look up to
if someone messages me and says, you're an inspiration, your physique is it, like your physique is what I aspire to, I'm like, bro, you could be way better than me.
This is what I say, use me as a benchmark, use me as a benchmark and surpass it.
Yes.
There's the things and mistakes that I made, you now don't need to make them.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, you learned from my mistakes, so you're only going to be better. Yeah, genetics play a part, but there's people out there with better genetics than us. There is.
100%.
There's always going to be someone better. But I just think it's a great, to have that, someone say that to you, to say that you're what they aspire to, is humbling as fuck.
Honestly, man, it's like, it is the one thing that I work for right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's actually taken over. Do you know, if I carried on doing what I do and never competed again, I would do it. I would continue to do it just to put a message out there of, like, just keep on fucking going. Like, you can get whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't let anyone tell you can't.
No, optimistic, innit? Being optimism. And then the reason, like we were saying just then, the reason you can say that is because you've been there and you've got it.
Exactly.
Because when I started out, people told me I couldn't. And even though it gave me good, like, it did drive me on to do more. I spoke about this before in the podcast. Even though it drove me on to do more, now I couldn't give a fuck about that. I'm doing it more to prove everybody who thinks I can, right? Because now it's nice to have everybody saying, oh, you're going to turn pro and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And sometimes it's daunting, but I just think, well, not that.
Do you know what it is, man, right? It's like, as soon as you learn that the only thing that stops you from being one of the best in whatever field you're in, it doesn't have to be bodybuilding, it can be business, it can be literally fucking anything, whatever your passion is, whatever you have a love for. Once you realize that the only thing stopping you from getting to the top and being amongst the best is the fear of things not going right, as soon as you that gets taken away, that's your limiter. And that limiter's gone. You are literally limitless. As long as you work hard enough, and because you have passion, you have drive, you have a love for it, it's never work. You never have to work. Like going to the gym, sticking to your diet, things like that to create this physique that people look up to. It's not hard work. And the reason it's not hard work because you fucking love it.
I said the same thing to you. Literally, you was doing temp work in a fucking factory, weren't you?
Yeah.
And I said to you, do online coaching.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure? And I was like, mate, do it. Because I have this mindset of, right, okay, you try it, and what I always do, what's the worst thing that could happen, right? So say, for example, like you want to move away, and you're going to go away, and people are like, oh yeah, but what about? I don't think like that. I think to myself, what about if it works?
Exactly.
Like,
that's exactly it.
If it doesn't work, I come back and I'm in the same position I started in.
But this is another thing. It's like I literally think to myself, anything that I set myself out to do, that I think about doing, I think, right, what's the worst case scenario? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? Am I still going to be alive? Yes. Sound. That's all I have to worry about.
Yeah. Is my family going to be okay? Am I going to be like? You may have no money, okay, right? But I can make money. Exactly. Like I always say this, like, about online coaching. Like when, say, you were starting out, the worst thing that you could happen, it didn't work, and you go back to the job you was already in.
Yeah.
The best thing that can happen is it works. You're now one of the best in the country. You've won more titles. You've been able to afford new things, go new places, and you do what you love doing.
That is exactly it. It's like I've never understood the mindset of what if it doesn't work though. I really haven't, because why would you think that? Why would you be so pessimistic that you think to yourself, oh, but what if it doesn't work? Why think about the negative? Why not think about the positive?
Because
there's gonna be two different outcomes. One of them will be it works. The other one will be it doesn't. Now, those two different outcomes, they branch off into a million different possibilities. However, why think about the not working? Just be fucking optimistic, man.
Yeah. That's all it comes down to, is having the optimism. And that's what I think as well allows you to lead into other things. So like the relationships you build, like the thing if you say yes to more things, like for example, let's use Elliot, right? Elliot fucking Robertson, who I just done a video with a few weeks ago. If I'd have said no to that video because it was traveling to Leeds, it was 2 hours away and blah, blah, blah. And then we would never have this podcast, and we never would have another new relationship and like new friendship and so on. And it's like, if you say yes to more things, opportunities just become more and more. And then it's endless. But I think people they have this pessimistic mindset where they just stop and be like, oh yeah, but that might.
Another thing is as well, it's like going on from like the, being a pessimist or an optimist and like that whole mindset. Something you have to think about as well is like whatever you think about, that is what you will see more of, literally. So like if your goal is to buy a fucking, I don't know, a yellow Audi, yellow Audis, you don't see them about, right? But if you're thinking about buying a yellow Audi, that is like your goal. That is here on your brain all the time. You'll see fucking shitloads of them. Exactly. The same thing happens with opportunity, with positive thoughts. You think positively, you see more positive shit happening. People who get in this negative, pessimistic mindset, all they see is bad things happening to them because all they're thinking about is bad shit.
Yeah, and it's the victim mentality.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, but it's hard for me, and I've not got much time, make time. There's so many reasons we could go into it, but I just don't have that mindset. I just think it'll be fucking cool. And then the other side of it is it'll be a cool fucking story. Like, take me for example, right? I set up a supplement company. I remember telling you that.
Yeah, I tell you
a whole supplement company. It cost me fucking thousands. And when I set it up, I thought, yeah, fucking, I'm gonna smash this. Like, blah blah blah, so on and so on. Got to a stage where it came to a realization that we wasn't gonna smash it. It wasn't gonna work, so on and so on. All we did was sell the stock for cost and got an initial investment back. And do you know what happened? I learned supplement industry is too hard to crack. Don't put my money into that. So now when someone comes to me and says, do you want to start your own line? I say, no, it's not for me. Tried it, thanks. And then what I do now is the same thing as I do with the clothing line. I don't, so what happened was I was buying too many products and I was trying to keep everybody happy.
You were trying to run before you could walk.
Yeah. So now with any business that I start smaller. I don't invest as much money into the product in a sense of like quantity, and I invest more money into marketing because you could have fucking 1,000 fucking tubs of protein, but if no one knows about it, you're fucked. So it's like, now I've learned that was a whole learning process. Do you really think someone starts a business and just smashes it?
But here's another thing as well, right? Going back to money, which with a lot of people, one of the issues is money, isn't it? It's like, oh, but what if this doesn't work and I lose all this money? Well, who cares? Money comes and goes, man. Do you know what? You should use spending money as a motivation to make more money.
Yeah.
You shouldn't use spending money as seeing, oh my God, all of this money that I've worked hard for is gone. No, I'm using this, and my motivation is now that that's gone, I want to make more.
Yeah, and this is what happened. I remember reading Richard Branson, the guy who owns Virgin.
Yeah.
We were reading his autobiography, and he went to the bank, and the bank was like, when he was setting up Virgin Airlines, and the bank was like, we're lending you no more money. And he was like, what? I was like, your bank money, you've got no more money. So he was like, fuck. And he had I think it was 3 or 4 days to seal this deal or whatever. I might be getting that wrong, but he basically went to all of his well-off friends and tried to borrow 10 million, 1 million, so on. And he borrowed over 100 million pounds. Yeah. And he said, I will pay you back in 6 months. And he had to, imagine borrowing 100 odd, but he was like, it's going to work.
Yeah.
And he fucking, look where he is now. And that optimistic thing was he could have just gone, oh, you know what, actually, the bank's not lending me any more money. I'm going to stop. No, he took a risk, and that would have been seen as a failure to most people, or it's failed. But what it is I find with most things in life is it's just small problem solving. You hit a problem.
Plus, it's having that self-belief, man.
That's what I'm saying. Is you
the biggest thing in life is self-belief.
But the thing is as well, mate, is, do you know what's fun, right? I find, I was saying this, I don't know if we said it on a podcast or not. The pro card is a pro card, yeah? But the fun bit is the journey.
Yeah,
the actual pro card, getting it, won't be that great. You won't remember that. It's one day. It'll be everything you did to lead up to that. And it's the same in life. We talked about it last time, the weirdest thing we've done on prep. And it's you remember these things that was so fucking hard. And the hard, even with this isolation, we'll remember this isolation that was so hard, but we got through it. And it'll be a reminder, the journey of getting is funner. You see, why do fucking multimillionaires still carry on business? Not for the money.
No, it's because without the process, without the journey, you have nothing. The money is a byproduct of you enjoying your fucking craft and enjoying the journey of your life. Yeah, life is a fucking journey, man. And if you can't enjoy the journey, this is the thing. It's I had a fear of never being fulfilled and happy because I was always
I'll fill you.
I was always chasing more.
Same.
But once you learn to love the journey, love the process, you realize that the things don't matter. What you're chasing doesn't matter. But in the moment, what you're doing is the part that fucking fills you,
People don't take that in. I was saying the same thing as I was watching Evan Centopani video last week, right? For Animal. He's a pro bodybuilder. Yeah. And he was just doing his day-to-day stuff. And I was watching it on YouTube and I was thinking, fuck, his day is exactly the same as my day. And he got up, he did his cardio, had meal 1, then went to his computer, did his check-ins, had meal 2, went shopping. And I was watching this fucking hell, I was killing it. I do exactly the same. The same as any other pro bodybuilder in the world. I do exactly the same. Not any, but most of them. So having this, once I get a pro card, my life will change, is bullshit.
Live a life that you don't need it to change.
It won't change. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing will change. It's just, if you keep holding this up as everything will be so amazing when I get this pro card, you'll never be happy until you get that. And even when you get it, you won't be happy. It's the same thing as once I have £1 million, I'll be happy. You won't.
No, you fucking
No, because happiness is not in the short term. It's when you attach your happiness to materialistic things or to actual things, you're never fulfilled.
No.
Because them things come and go. And it's it's a short-lived happiness. Oh, I got a new car. Oh, I got a new phone. or I got a bigger house, and that then you need a bigger one to make yourself happy. If you are just happy within yourself on the day-to-day things that you do, then you smashed it. Day-to-day happiness is the win for me.
Yeah. 1,000%, man. And that's all we have, though, all right? I had this conversation with my old man, all right? I was blazed. I'm not going to lie. I was like in very deep thought. But I said to him, I was like, mate, I was sitting on the sofa. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I was like, mate, have you ever thought that all life is finding shit from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep that you enjoy doing? That's all it is. Yeah. That's literally all life consists of, is finding things to do from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep that you enjoy. There are responsibilities within that. One of those things is a job, because you have to put food on the table and so on. But I was like, well, why would you want to spend that time doing something you don't like?
Exactly that, man.
Like, how fucked is that? But you get money for it. So
why would you want all the money in the world but no time to enjoy it?
Why would you want all the money in the world and just be unhappy?
Exactly.
It's not even the time to enjoy it. It's not even about enjoying the money. It's about just enjoying fucking life itself.
The whole analogy of 5 days of shit for 2 days of fucking happiness.
Exactly. That's it. People that work for the weekend. The weekend for people that work for the weekend is an escape from a shit life. Why not change what you're doing so that you don't have to escape from your life? Because
what's happened in society is everybody has been, obviously, they get a mortgage, they get the car that everybody thinks you should get them, they need to go on the holiday because everybody says they need to buy the fancy clothes. They're not willing to drop down the amount of money they're earning because people will think, oh my God, they're losing, they're doing shit, and what people will say about them, to then be happy. So for example, they might be earning 50 grand a year doing a job they fucking hate, and they hate the boss, and they hate every single day, and they hate getting up for it. But they will not take a job that they absolutely love for 30 grand, because what will the neighbours say when they have to move out? And what will the neighbours say?
But why the fuck care about what the neighbours think?
They do. That's what I'm saying, because they're all...
This is the mentality that I don't get, though. It's like, and it comes back to something we were just talking about, which is like just being fulfilled, like loving yourself. Self-love is the most important thing, man. It's if you're self-love, two-handed and all, just to make you think that it's big. And then like actually liking who you are. If you love who you are as a person, if someone comes up to you and goes, you got a shit car, I don't think you got a good job, and I don't like you, you go, okay. Yeah. That's your opinion, and that's great. Like I don't know you and I don't really care about you, but thanks, man. This is what I'm gonna go back to enjoying my life.
Yeah, like that's the same thing as like not putting your happiness on materialistic things, because it just doesn't fulfill. It's just not. I think your environment plays a part.
Yeah.
So, and your relationships, and that's it.
Relationships are a massive one, man.
Yeah.
Whether it's intimate, whether it's friendships, even family. You know, that's another thing. It's like people who have who don't get on with their family and they feel like they need. Well, fucking don't be around them.
Yeah.
Like you get to a point, you get to a point in your life where you become an adult and you have to make your own decisions. If your family, if people put off doing, say for example, my family didn't like bodybuilding, I wouldn't give a fuck.
No, just
if my parents said no, I don't approve, I'd be like, okay, so I'm my own person and I need to be happy without giving a fuck about what other people think.
I think we've been on both sides of the coin though before, both of us, in a sense that a lot of people are people pleasers.
Yes.
So we do things to please other people that may not make us happy. So we're like, okay, because we want them to, what's the gratification from them?
But it makes you feel good, that's why.
Yeah.
Making other people's lives a bit better, making other people happy makes you feel happy.
Yeah.
However, there's ways to go about it. There's being a people pleaser by being yourself, and then there's going out of your own way and doing shit you don't want to do to please other people.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to, I don't know the book, it might be The Art of Not Giving a Fuck or something.
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Ronson, I think it is. Amazing book.
That's the thing as well, it's like sometimes you have to be selfish and do things for yourself to then allow for you to be happy for other, like make other people happy. Because if you're miserable and you're not in the right headspace and you're never going to be right for anybody else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you can't be that miserable person and not happy within yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you have.
That's all you have is yourself. Exactly, man. That's something I see to so many people. It's like, all you have is you. You cannot let your happiness be another person, a material thing, a job, nothing. Because as soon as you lose those things, what do you have? Yourself. That's all you have. So if your happiness is other things, which can leave you, then you're fucked if they go.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be extremely happy. You have to be able to sit in a room and be able to just be alone and be content.
Yeah, I think there's different forms of it. It's like we're always trying to progress and have a purpose and hopefully, like we say, inspire people. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm pretty self-aware, and I have flaws and I have areas that I need to work on within myself. But it's if someone says, "Oh, he's a fucking cunt," and I'm like, I actually know I'm not. Deep down, I know I'm a good person. So you might have that opinion of me for some...
Mate, even if you're not a good person, if you're happy with who you are, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I think...
You could... It's like, all right, this is going to be really controversial for a lot of people, but take Hitler as an example, okay? Hitler thought he was doing the right thing. Yeah. Hitler was extremely happy being himself and doing what he was doing. No. A lot of people thought the contrary, and don't get me wrong, everything Hitler did was completely wrong. But he himself loved himself and loved everything he was about. Mm. Now, I'm not saying be Hitler. What I'm saying is, don't give a fuck what other people think. Do you know what I mean? Just do you.
Have we got another question? Because we just been going...
yes, we have. We just going on a fucking tangent here. This is what happens every time, though, man. What's your favorite pose?
Side tricep.
Side tricep?
Yeah, because no one can beat me on it. What I like about the side tricep shot is, side tricep, because my waist is so small, it allows me to then make my leg like towards my leg, and then like I can still show my midsection off, but have a small waist. Like with a vacuum, I can't show off my actual abs as well as doing a pose. But
I get you.
My front double used to be my fucking worst. I used to hate it. And now it's one of my best. I like my front double. I just need more arm in my front double. Side tricep's quite good with a
your side tricep you like because your arms from where you are now, they're thick. Whereas this way...
Oh, they're fucking horrendous.
No, they're not horrendous. You know, they're better than mine, but they're skinny compared to how thick they are from the side.
Here, thickness-wise, is shocking. You know, you see them kids who just have fucking ginormous arms. I don't, but on a side shot, like here, it looks okay.
They don't, yeah.
But yeah, like my front double, like looking at it now, I just need more. I need more tricep hang. You know, like Breon's arms, just like I don't think you can ever have two bigger arms.
Nah, I agree. I think you can.
Yeah, and then I need more lat to make that.
I don't know. I think the only person that can have too much arm is James.
Yeah.
That's just true. Because of his chest is so shit.
Yeah. Like,
but in his double bicep, it's like, bruh.
Yeah, like on a front double, you're just like, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. On a front double, you can't really have too much arm.
No, definitely not.
But then, like, it just needs more lat. So, yeah, probably my side triceps were probably my favourite one. What's yours?
Front lat spread.
Yeah, it's good.
That's like lights out.
Yeah.
I think with the detail and how my body's put together, I go from like nothing to what the fuck just happened in my front lat spread.
Because you're so wide clavicle, like you're wide here, like your shoulders are wide, and then your waist is small and your legs are flary, aren't they? But my lat spread's shit because I've got small, like my actual clavicle's not wide, so I don't have that massive V taper.
I think your front lat spread's pretty good though. They don't have it in classic anymore.
No, I'm actually glad. Because they don't do a rear lat spread, which I'm fucking shit at.
I hate all my rear shots. Yeah. Despise them.
There was a certain point I was looking back actually at videos because I posted up, didn't I? We was meant to do the fucking cream egg challenge, but this cunt pussied out.
Oh mate, yesterday was my birthday. I had half a cheesecake. I had all the chocolate in my house, and to be honest, this is the only carbs I'm having today. Like I'm not gonna have. Huh?
Can I finger your vagina?
Yeah.
You just took your tampon out, right?
No, it always stays in.
I like that.
Anyway. It's like having two dicks in there.
Is it? I wouldn't know. Anyway, I have a really funny story. Well, I'm not going to say it on no. That's like where I draw my line. Anyway.
Is that the limit? Is that where? Is that the stuff we talk about after the podcast?
Exactly that. But yeah, I think, yeah, like my back shot, there was a point in prep when I was looking back, and I actually, like, my back development had come up a lot, and I actually liked it. But the problem was, I think about it was 185, 187 pounds, and I was still full and round. My glutes wasn't detailed. Do you know, like that point where our glutes never get real fucking like, but they were boxed off. And I think taking it down to that 175 mark, I just lost that fullness. You know what I mean? That pop.
Mate, 100%. I'm going to see if I can pull this photo up here, because I did this. I was looking back at old photos from prep, and there was 2 shots side by side. One of them, I was lean, but I wasn't quite stage ready. And the other one was when I was peeled. All right. But the amount of fullness I lost, especially in my legs, well, in my entire body. All right. I don't know if...
I'm just looking at you. What is that? So the one on the left is, yeah.
The one in the blue trunks, I'm like
full.
Weeks out. I'm full, like my legs are big.
And then...
Whereas the other one, my legs look fucking tiny.
Mate,
it's the car. Yeah, there does come a point, man, where you have to be really cautious, especially with, like, I think I have a lot more muscle than I've ever showed on stage.
Yeah. This is what I'm going to do an experiment, to be fair. On the next time I have a chance to diet down, I'm literally going to start on 10 minutes cardio. I was going to run this by you, actually. 10 minutes cardio, the same food. Next week, 15 minutes cardio. Next week, 20 minutes cardio. Never change my food, and then it'll probably take me to get to 60 minutes cardio. Just 5 more minutes every week, and then up it maybe by one day, so you're on 6 days of cardio, and then just change my drug protocol and actually see what would happen. Because,
well, I mean, from a logical standpoint, mate, if you're adding 5 minutes 7 times a week, well, how many? Well, even 5 times a week. That's 25 minutes extra cardio every single week.
Yeah.
A half-hour cardio session burns around, what, 300 to 350 calories?
This is what I'm like. I don't know what. I think the thing is though, it's like when you're dropping food and dropping food and dropping food and dropping food, your training sessions go to shit. Yeah. Your fullness goes to shit. And I think it's almost a rush to get in condition that makes you do that.
Another thing as well, though, is drugs.
What?
Next time I prep, I'm not going to take any T3.
No. I took way too much T3 this time.
Yeah, me too.
And even like, I don't know whether to go into this, but even 0 days, no. Like, I don't think 0 days are beneficial. And one thing I will say is like 0 fats, never.
I think, I agree entirely with this.
Zero carbs and 0 fats, never again, ever.
Something I thought to myself was I wanted to try an approach where I was like stupidly low food with minimal cardio for like 5 days, and then like have a feed, like bump my calories right up, and just try and see how that goes as well.
Yeah,
it's like cutting food a lot quicker. So starting prep with a lot less calories from the get-go.
Never changing it.
Exactly, but never changing it, and having big feeds as opposed to having higher food constantly. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's, again, it all comes
down. There's so many different ways you can approach a contest prep.
Well, this is the thing, is like, if you're doing 3 hours cardio, you're going to have no legs left. Because,
100%.
Again, right, if you're doing 2 hours cardio, 0 carbs, 0 fats, and a shitload of T3, and your training sessions are whack, what happens? You're gonna have no muscle left.
I agree.
It's like, you're gonna be peeled, but you're not gonna have that pop.
You're not gonna be able to show anything off. Look, I'm lucky that my physique, even when I'm flat as fuck, comes to life when I pose.
Yeah, like, I know.
It's the only reason that I got fifth of the universe, because the universe was my worst showing by a mile. But I'm lucky that when I do hit a pose, everything comes to life.
Yeah.
However, I was 180 pounds of the British, which I think was my best showing last year. I think I was really happy with how I looked. although I was a bit flatter than I wanted to be, but I had a really good showing. At the Universe, I was 186, but I was extremely flat, extremely depleted, could not fill myself up for shit, couldn't get a pump. I felt like death. And I think by that time, the extra 2 weeks between the British and the Universe, where I carried on working, the British, I was already where I needed to be.
This is another thing as well. Like, I did the same thing. Is, in hindsight, it's not James's fault. It was my fault. But in hindsight, I was ready.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready. So pull back. Pull your cardio back.
Yeah, because you were saying, like, I'm going to do 2 hours of cardio today. And James was like, well, I don't know if you feel like you need to, then do it. But
I think the only criticism I could have was that's where I need a coach to say no.
Yes, yeah.
Like I'm like, fucking, I'll do 3 hours, 4 hours, I don't give a fuck. You need the coach to say, whoa, dickhead, slow down.
Yeah.
And I think that was the only thing was like, if it had said, no, just pull back, do this, do that, I would have listened.
Yeah.
But it was me trying to make my own decisions emotionally, being like, I'm going to be fucking peeled, I need to be even tighter. And honestly, mate, like I posted up, do you see the picture I posted yesterday?
Yes.
That was £185 and I got all the way down to £168.
Yeah, there was no need for that.
Exactly, that's how many pounds I can't work that out, but it's fucking hard.
Joe, it gets to a point as well. I personally think, and this is from experience as well, is experience and logic put together. I think when your body gets to a certain point and you're like, say like you were 185, maybe you could get down to 180, but then go in, well, we need to get lower to get your glutes in. I think this prep, I don't think they're coming in at all. I think this is where we need to stop and go, this is the best I can be for now.
I just think just keep dieting and taking a bit off.
Exactly.
Like being more efficient.
Keep everything the same and let your body do its own thing instead of trying to force it.
Exactly.
You try and force it, that's when you go too far ahead. Funny enough, I was talking to, Gavin Gibson.
Yeah.
He's fucking incredible bodybuilder.
Yeah.
What a fucking physique, man. I saw him in person and I shit, it's one of the most impressive physiques I've ever seen.
Very
absolutely
good.
Insane. And something he said to me, because we trained together, he was like 3 weeks out from his show and we filmed it and we were in a chat afterwards. And I said, are you going to change anything now? I said, personally, I think like you look ready, and he was like, yeah, I think I'm going to keep everything the same. And I was like, you should. He's like, I might change this. I was like, I don't think you need to. And he said, no, I don't think I need to. And if somebody said to me was, in the past, I would, but now I'm pretty much there. And my body seems to be getting leaner without changing anything.
But this is what I always say, the things that you've done to get the fat off aren't the things you do to keep the fat off.
No, exactly.
You don't need to keep doing the same shit as 3 hours cardio, no food. No. You're there. So it's like 200 grams, 300 grams.
The reality is, I think if you get to a point where you're doing 2.5 to 3 hours of cardio a day, then you should, leading into your show, like you shouldn't keep on doing that. You should be pulling that way back. And by giving your body that rest and feeding it a bit more, metabolism will increase.
Harder. Yeah, everything.
Exactly. That's another thing. It's like the training is also a huge factor. If your performance drops in the gym, you're gonna have to do more cardio.
Yeah. And the cardio then just takes away your legs. And just
it takes away, but the cardio takes away from your training. So then your training drops off even more, and then you got to do more cardio.
Yeah.
And then it's a vicious cycle of I've got to do more to get better results, but I'm not prioritizing the things that I really should be.
It's very clever with the changes, like really small increment of changes. Like for me, it's like, okay, say we're 8 weeks out, add 40 mega cleaning. Oh, no changes to food? No. Cleanse very powerful.
Yes.
No cardio? No. And that will have you another week. And then it's like, okay, 5 minutes, as you said, 5 minutes more cardio. That's 25 minutes more a week. Like, or say you're doing 6 days, it's 30 minutes more. It'll have an impact. And then it's like doing these small, keeping enough tools, not like shooting your load too soon.
Do you know what it is as well? The way I look at, sorry for interrupting, but I just forget this if I didn't say it now. It's like, do you know if you're doing a very productive off season, Do you bump your food up by 1,000 calories a week?
No.
No. Why would you cut them by a stupid amount of every week as well?
That's what I don't get.
Same up, same down. It's exactly the same.
This is it.
Same principle applies. Slow and steady.
Yeah, and this is the thing. It might take you 20 weeks to get peeled, but if you still got you're on 30 minutes or 40 minutes cardio, and you're on 300 gram of carbs, and you're fucking near enough peeled, well, you've got fucking so much to play with. I don't think doing things just for the sake of doing them, because that's how you've always done them, is the way to go forward.
And I think it's trusting more as well, as in like trusting the fact that your body will change instead of thinking that it won't unless you push it a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like understanding that the body can change without changing anything, because it's fucking firing on all cylinders.
Jamie DeRigo, like obviously he's probably the main fucking thing for this, right? He was. I remember he started prep one time at 230 odd pound, right? And he was 4 weeks out and 230 odd pound and fucking peeled, because it was like, well, near enough, not peeled, but or like it might have been 223 or something. But he'd been dieting like 12 weeks and he dropped about 10 pound. But his whole body composition was fucking
changed drastically. Yeah.
So like the only thing that I think I will approach differently this time is I'm going to, like, next time I compete, is I need to kind of try and work out the formula for my body with diuretics. I think that's what I'll try, because I didn't use any diuretics this time. And I've never,
that's something I've never used diuretics.
The only reason I probably would use them is to try and make the weight and then try and fill back up. And that's going to be the balancing act. If I can be 180 pound, then start diuretics and drying out, but still be 180 pound of muscle, dry out to 175, it's going to be a better look than going down to 170 pound.
And then trying to fill up when you can't.
Exactly.
That's another thing. It's like, especially you have to eat so much food in the off season to grow, let alone to fill you up when you're depleted to fuck and your body's in override. It's like you reach that point of no return. Once you go past that point of no return, there's no chance that you're going to fill up.
No, and like you say, if I lose that pop and that fullness, you
got nothing.
And I've done the same mistake before, is where I did it in Alicante. I basically did the diuretics to make the weight, and then I had a day to fill up, and I just overate and had that. You know, when you have a cheat meal, you have that film, and you have that film of water. And even with the diuretics, I'd just eaten so much because I thought, I've got to get fuller. It's now what I'm going to have to use the next, like, 4 or 5 shows for, is to trial, okay, does aldactone work? Does Diazide work? And the protocols of it.
Here's another thing as well, man. You say trial with shows. Don't be afraid to try shit, you know? Like, I think playing it safe isn't always the best way.
I think, because what happens is, we want to win the show. But again, like,
but if you don't try shit, you'll never know what's going to fucking happen. And
this is the thing as well, like, it's only one show. Like, do the show, you might fucking bomb it. Okay.
Yeah.
No one remembers. Who cares? Like, but you learn, like, now, because so when you get to the big fucking shows, and it really matters, if you ever get to the Olympia and you're doing them shows, you know you
want to have used your amateur years to find out what fucking works.
Exactly that, mate, because again, it's to make the weight and to fill back up, that's the issue I've got.
I think a lot of people fear as well is the fear of other people going, you look shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
So who gives a fuck? This fucking pro. Look at the Olympia lineup, the last Olympia lineup.
Take Luke Sandow for fucking Sandow, whatever I say his name. He hates when someone says Sandow. Fucking take him for example. Probably one of
everyone's saying he can't get conditioning. He can't get conditioning.
He is one of the best bodybuilders on the planet, right?
Hands down.
One of the best British bodybuilders ever. And people are like, oh, he can't nail it. Yeah, but when he does, he fucking
watch out. Well, look at him. What was it? The Arnold?
Arnold, yeah.
He looked fucking insane.
Was it 3rd or 4th he got? 3rd, I think.
3rd.
Yeah. And that's because he nailed it. But again, the other thing is...
No, 2nd.
Was it?
Yeah. To Dexter.
No, that was a different show.
No, who? Fuck, I don't remember. Mate. Fuck me. All I know is we're in lockdown. It's sunny outside.
I've got a semi on because I'm talking to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
This has been a very serious podcast for us.
I know. What the fuck? I was thinking this. Someone also asked a question, and I do want to get to this question because he asked me it the other day, and I forgot to reply. Not like message me. He asked me on my questions thing, which was still trained at home and just looking to keep my strength. What's the best diet to go about it?
Diet.
To go about keeping strength.
Optimizing nutritional timing.
I think when it comes to strength, when it comes to holding on to muscle, eat enough calories that you're in a minor surplus.
Yeah.
When it comes to strength, I think your strength will drop off regardless, unless you can mimic. Because this kid, right, I've seen him deadlift 280, 290 kilos.
Yeah, this strength, like your diet will hold your muscle mass. However, strength is a neurological adaptation. So you might look at like Larry Wheels. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's fucking strong as shit because he's neurologically set up for that. So obviously, from 1 to 3 reps or 5 reps, his strength is ridiculous. But he hasn't got the muscle mass to say fucking Jay Cutler. So it's, if you haven't got the amount of weight to mimic that, it doesn't matter with your diet, really.
You just have to, what I would say is like I said, be in a minor, in just over maintenance with your calories so that you're holding on to whatever tissue you have.
Yeah.
And then regards to your training, if you can't mimic the weights, the loads that you were lifting, then get as close to them as possible.
Yeah.
And don't worry about it because it's going to fucking come back anyway. That's all you got to do is not stress.
The only good thing would be is it's going to be starting afresh when you go back in. So it's going to be a great challenge once you go back to the gym and start.
Well, the thing is as well, man, it's just like, muscle memory. Man, I can remember that I hadn't RDL'd in about 10 months. And I went back to RDLing and I did like 3 plates. And I was like, ooh, this is like, the movement was a bit weird, And then within like 2 weeks, I was doing like 4.5, 5 plates a side. Like your body has an ability to remember things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it will come back quickly. If you're strong, it will, it's going to be normal that the first time you step in the gym, you're not going to be fucking PBing.
But your diet will not really help that as such. It will if you keep the muscle, if you eat
if you eat like a stupid cunt and you eat fuck all or you eat loads of shit, then it's not going to help. It'll be a lot more beneficial if you stick to a good nutrient-dense diet that's going to put you in a maintenance or just above maintenance calories. Yes. You're not going to get fat, and you're not going to lose any tissue. And your strength-wise, find the heaviest fucking thing you can find and pick it up until you can go back to the gym and deadlift the 290 you would lift in.
Unless it's your girlfriend and then fuck her off.
Unless it's your girlfriend, yeah.
Because she's not the one for you. I'm not joking.
That's another thing. If you've got a missus, just keep on feeding her cakes until she gets so heavy that she is your deadlift max.
Exactly that. And then you can do what the girls are doing on Instagram and put her across your lap and do the hip thrust on the sofa.
Yes.
And really, you're just trying to jab her with your penis.
Yes, I would like to do this now.
What are you doing? What are you doing for the rest of the day?
I'm going to train. This is my pre-meal, so I'm probably going to train in the next 30 minutes. And I have some StimuMax Pro with some VascuMax.
Yes.
And then I'm going to train hamstrings and back.
Oh, nice. Like a density day that everyone does.
Density day, yeah.
Hamstrings and back then.
Mate, I've been doing a lot of... I've been choosing one exercise and just doing 10 sets of like a stupid amount of reps.
Like German volume training.
And it fucking hurts a lot. I did 10 sets of 20 rep squats with 60K. I still have leg DOMs, and it was actually over a week ago.
It's kind of fun to do that shit, though, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. It's so much fun, man. Do you know what? I'm really enjoying this training at the moment.
Do you know what I like about this isolation? It's like the world slowed down.
Yes.
And it gives you time to use it as an excuse. It's like, yeah, I've not done that because it's coronavirus. Anything that I've not done, I'm like, yeah, it's coronavirus, isn't it? Or you've not been to the bank and like coronavirus. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, man. I think this time, just as you said, the world has slowed down. Everyone has more time. You got to use this time to switch things up and do different shit, man.
Yeah.
Man, I've been playing the fucking piano. I've been like playing the guitar a bit. I've been
play the piano.
Yeah.
Show me.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna have to plug the canting thing in now.
Oh, you got to plug it. Is it like a thingy?
It's a keyboard.
Oh, keyboard.
Joe, I'm actually gonna play for you.
Yes, you are.
Give me a second.
Okay. Oh, look at him. He's doing his muscle flex shit. This podcast has been forever. Play me a fucking song. Ooh, baby. So I'm going to entertain you while Joshua. So this is a really bad section of the podcast because you've just gone off to nowhere. He's here.
Here's my keyboard.
The piano man.
Oh, I need to. Piano man. I'm like fucking. I'm like Elton John, just gayer.
You can play the piano and I'll just pretend to be Stevie Wonder.
Oh, God.
I wish I could play the piano.
I can't play. I just pretend to.
Do you know what I used to do at school? You know when you're meant to be practicing like a piano section, and then you just have the automated one. I'd press the automated one, like, and then all the teacher would do would be like, "Get out." Bad time, man. Bad time.
Oh God, I'm gonna butcher the fuck up this now, ain't I?
Come on.
Okay. I actually don't know what I'm doing. Ah. I can't, man. I'm too like.
I need a recorder. Surely you can play Swift. Oh!
I'm like Stevie Wonder, mate.
Like a lullaby.
I'm actually Elton John.
True, I just used to play the triangle. That was it, done.
No, I used to play a lot, and then with all this shit, I was like, do you know what? I'm actually gonna play more because I have some more time now.
That's cool. That's like
I haven't been playing as much as I would want to. I've been like walking more. I love just being outside.
Like walking and shit, don't you?
I fucking love it, mate.
That's not for me. That like I'm like trying to go for a walk. I'm like, can we drive? It's like, why walk when we can drive? But I know the reasons. I know. But yeah,
I just like I don't know. I hate being stuck inside.
Yeah.
I struggle when I'm stuck inside, if I'm honest.
Like going out and doing, yeah, because you go to like fucking mountains and shit. I haven't really got that around me. So,
yeah, that's true. I'm very lucky where I live actually, because like just from my house, I can walk. Like there's. Pardon? I'm not in the valleys. No, not in the valleys.
I'll tell you about the time I came to Wales and I got off the train in Cardiff. Did I tell you about that?
No.
And, I'm walking outside and these fucking guys were like about 12 o'clock at night. And you're a Valleys boy.
Yeah.
And the only thing I know about the Valleys is the TV program.
Yeah.
I was like, Valleys boy. I was like, they film off TV or something. What the fuck?
Like a fucking rider.
Yeah, and then they were like, yeah, you're fucking well of Valleys boy. I'm thinking, do I look like one of the fucking people on the show or something, like MTV show? I don't know what the fuck going on about. Anyway, I got back and I was like, some people were saying I look like a Valleys boy. And they're like, yeah, big fucking juiced up rider, tanned up. I was like, oh, I get it now. Fucking,
Actually, people in the valleys are not like that. People in the valleys like fuck their sisters and stuff.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Why are you not?
Hey, this is Wales. Sheep, fucking squirrels, anything we can get our dicks in.
People in Wales are cool. I have a theory about why everyone has good cars though in Wales. Like I used to do my car, the hills, man. Like I used to do my cardio outside. And I was like,
bro,
fucking cars are killing me.
I shit you not, right? Since I've been I do like no, I don't count my steps, but I obviously this thing does. So I do like 10 to 15,000 steps a day at the moment. And I swear my calves have grown.
Yeah,
and they were already big.
They're fucking huge, like tunas. They don't look normal. It's weird.
Soon they'll be like Lou Sandos.
I don't like them. They're horrible. Oh man, fucking hell. It's like, you ever get to that stage where you don't realise you're that muscular? And then it's only until like normal people, like it doesn't look normal. You look horrible.
Yeah.
You're like,
look at that, mate. I went to Portugal, right, to train one of my clients is from Portugal. And I went out there for a week to train him, to live with him.
Yeah.
To literally show him how to bodybuild.
Right.
Show him how to train.
That's
show
awesome.
him, the intensity, how to cook his meals, how to meal prep, how to structure his day, all that good shit, all right? And I went out there, and everyone thought I was a fucking monster.
Madness, isn't it?
And I'm not a bit. You see me in person. You look at me in person, and I do not look like a big person at all.
To normal people.
To normal people, but from a bodybuilder standpoint,
yeah,
if you walked into the gym, and someone you had to say, right, who's a top bodybuilder here? I'd probably be the last one to choose on the list.
I'm the same, yeah.
It's like you're good on stage, but you're shit in the gym. You know what I mean?
Just,
and everyone thought I was a fucking monster, and I'm like, I'm fucking tiny.
Yeah, it's madness, isn't it?
It's crazy, mate. Yeah. It's insane.
You're almost like, when they say, oh, it's disgusting, you're almost like insulted but proud.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm really mad at you.
Yeah.
Well, I can see.
Yeah.
One more time. What do you think I'm
I want to rage fuck you. Like, I want to fuck you because I like that, but I don't like you for saying that. Hate fuck, yeah. Oh, also, I got a message of someone that Googled German hardcore porn.
Did they?
And they said that it scarred them. It's Geroint, his name is.
Fucking, go on, boy. Wanking to it, aren't you? Disgusting. I had some good feedback from our last podcast.
I had some good feedback, man. It was 35 minutes of us being fucktards, but I think people liked it.
Yeah, which is, why would they not?
Of course. I mean, we're nice to look at.
Exactly. I'm going to go and train today. I'm doing hamstrings as well.
Yeah?
Meant to be.
Mate, single leg hamstring banded curls. They hurt like fuck.
I watched your home workout that you did for free.
Watch my homework. Today I've got single leg banded curls, RDLs, anal. See how many cream eggs I can put on my bum.
Yes, mate. Honestly, that cream egg challenge.
I reckon I could do 12.
Nah, mate. I honestly was like, I could do 10. And you get to the 5th one, and you're like, it's like peanut butter.
But I like inhale my food.
No, mate. Honestly, it's like the inside of the cream egg just sticks to your mouth, and you're like, and you can't chew any faster.
I did watch it though, and I was fucking pissing myself.
Yeah.
I really did want to do it, but last night I just caved, and I was like, "It's my birthday, cheesecake."
It's my birthday. Cheesecake standard. Right,
1,000 calories worth of cheesecake.
I have to fuck off because.
Well then, fuck off.
I'm only joking. Don't be mad at me. Fucking
we have been. How long we've been talking? Does this thing tell you?
I don't know if it does tell us.
I don't think it does. I reckon we've been talking for a while. Anyway, that was quite serious. I'm quite surprised, actually.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed it. I think people will enjoy this.
Yeah.
It's an insight into how not to give a fuck about what other people think.
Yeah, and it's a two-sided thing. Like, we can't always be stupid.
No, exactly. That's a. Yeah. All right. What is your answer to the question though I put on your thing yesterday? Are we? Here's something people can do. This is going on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, answer in the comments below, are we bodybuilders that know how to have a laugh, or retards that are good at bodybuilding?
Definitely retards.
Definitely
retards. But yeah, answer below. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 2.
It's been totally now it's going on YouTube. It's been totally awesome. I really liked it. And then we do the pan away. I like set the camera up while you walk back to it, like, hey guys, glad to see you here. Like, I'm glad for being with me on this journey of my life. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of it all. Bye bye, motherfuckers. Love you.
Peace out.
Miss you already. Ciao, nigga.